Zach Bryan's got a new release, The Great American Bar Scene. I'm going to react to that here.
I went and got my good friend Mickey, and we made ourselves a bowling stand.
My name's Tim. I'm a vocal coach. Here's info about me. Here's where you can like and subscribe if you like my content. Let's not waste any time. I'm going to get right to it. Here we go. Little bar sounds. Very organic. I like the feel of it.
I lost my money to some dirty old bookie way up in Philly. He was a bad man.
All right. By the way, I'm going to stop and start quite a bit here. That might be annoying if you're just looking to hear the track. But I want to break down what he's actually doing vocally, break down what I'm hearing as a vocal instructor. He's in a very minimal, very introspective, there's not a lot of expression. It's, well, I'm going and I'm down. It's very conversational.
You can't bet your life on the table when you've got yourself a bad hand.
He has such a vulnerability and authenticity in his singing. That's really something that's so powerful, especially now with like AI vocals and processed vocals and things like that happening. Keeping that authenticity and that down-to-earth, homegrown, it sounds like a real human being type of singing. It gives me goosebumps. I love real human singing, even more these days.
So I went and got my good friend Mickey, and we made ourselves a bowling stand.
So I'd describe his tone as like he's got clean vocal fold closure, a little bit of that creaky door sound, that false chord activation in his tone. Not very articulate. You know, he's not overly animating the words for us to understand him, as I said before. You know, he's down in his lower speaking voice range. So it's all about conversational singing right here.
Wound up bleeding on the bar floor, and we don't bet on ball no more. Where the bets are tough and bartenders meet, the great American bar scene.
So much of this sound, because we're in such a conversational range, has to do with the southern accent. Here's the thing. Can you sing that accent if that's not the accent that you speak with? Well, I think technically you could. Look at Elton John. Elton John sounds like a bluesy American rock singer, but when you hear him talk, he is not that at all. So the biggest issue I would see that you need to really be careful of if you don't have a southern accent but you want to sing country music is you have to love country music. It has to be in your bones. You've got to be obsessed with it for it to feel real. Because if it feels like you're putting it on to just try to get famous or something, people are going to hate you for that. They're going to see through that. You've got to really be a country singer in your heart. And if you have that, it doesn't really matter. I like the vibes. This has such a good vibe.
From Tulsa has got himself a warrant, but he's on the run up in Cheyenne. They hemmed me up and asked me some questions, but I ain't no damn rat man.
Everything about this song is about the storytelling. It's about the narrative-driven lyrics. And really great lyric writing plants images in your mind and makes you feel things. And he's doing a great job of writing lyrics that are giving a visual and telling a story that I just feel like I'm a part of. It's really good.
Put cuffs on so tight he started bleeding from his wrist down through to his right hand. Put State Trooper on the record machine, the great American bar scene.
Very conversational. So far, there's not a ton of singing now. It's just not any singing. It's it's all a vibe song. This song has a real vibe feel to me.
Neon lighting wooden floor as lightly as her feet quietly slide across. Tough boys of all came and went. She's a heaven sent, and I'm at a loss.
I like the use of organic sounds as part of the rhythmic production. That's really cool. This is such a organic sounding track. It's really interesting reacting to this and then reacting to like hyper produced things like by Ariana Grande or artists like that. This is just so homegrown in its feel, and I love it. And again, notice this song is interesting. The song is popular. Lots of people are listening to it, but there's not a lot of vocal gymnastics or fancy, flashy vocals going on. Having a great song isn't always about these mega crazy vocals. A lot of times it's just about writing a song that moves people. In fact, that's why we keep coming back to songs. It's because for whatever reason it makes us feel something.
So if you've got the time, I've got the quarter, and a two-stepping song called Hey Porter. Why does love always feel like a fever dream in the great American bar scene?
Notice how underpronounced great American bar scene. There's not a lot of extra mouth. It's just so chill. And that makes it so accessible. It feels just like you're talking to your buddy. Your buddy's just telling you a story. And that's very much a part of this style of music, this style of sort of introspective, small pop country, I guess you'd call it. I like that bass line. And the harmonica solo is nice too.
My heart stays hurting and hands stay working, and I'm still just a sinning man. I've tried like hell to keep my...
Notice his use of grit. I've tried like hell and I don't. He's got that sound going on. That's false chords. Your false chords sit above the vocal folds, and you're able to manipulate them to sort of squeeze in on each other, in on itself, so that it creates extra vibratory surfaces when the air goes through the vocal folds. And that's what's happening there. I'm not making that sound with my vocal cords. Exactly. That's a part of it. The air is going through my cords and vibrating, but then it's the air hitting my false cords. It's creating that gritty sound right there. And he's using that beautifully. That's such a great texture or vocal paintbrush to be using in his tone right now here.
My health, treat others well, and understand why life's unfair, uncertain, and mean in the great American bar scene.
All right. So excellent tone quality. I don't think he went out of a pitch range of like a fifth for that whole song. But what a beautiful song. What a beautiful story. Just keep in mind, you don't need to always go big. A lot of times you can move people with a very small vocal. It's all about appropriate vocals. It's not about flashy vocals, unless you're maybe doing a voice show or something like that. Then it's a different story. But in this case, that's not what makes this song great. It's the warmth, accessibility, the down-to-earthness, the conversational nature of it. That's what makes this vocal great. So yeah, good job, Zach. That's a killer song. I'm excited to hear the rest of the songs off of this new album. So anyway, there you go. If you like what I'm talking about, subscribe, click the little notification to stay up to date. I'll try to do these videos a couple a week. Again, I'm open to recommendations. If there's a song you want me to react to, leave it in the comments. Cheers.